Hello! Do you wanna see the most guilt-tripping game over cutscene ever? Let me show you. Let me just kill off this crocodile. Drown in lava, Croc. Run into that Dantini. And let's drown in some lava again. Okay, so now the game asks us if we want to continue, and if we say no, this happens. This is so guilt-trippy. Look at him, he's so sad. He really wanted to save his dad and his people, and we just abandoned him. Like... The game is like saying, how dare you stop playing? How dare you just abandon Croc's father? You're a horrible person, and we want you to know that. But hi, welcome back to part 4 of my Croc Legend of the Gobbos for the PlayStation 1 playthrough. So, last time we beat the desert island, so we're going to another island. Before that, do you have something to drink? Because it is important to stay dehydrated. Maybe you're reading or drawing, sewing, or maybe crafting something. Whatever you're doing, you can put my video in the background while you do something else, because that's what I usually do when I watch gaming videos and other stuff. Alright, so now let's go to the next island. The Tower of Power. We are now at the last island of the game. This island belongs to Baron Dante, or Dante, however you pronounce it. This is his castle. This is where he lives, with all of his Dantini minions. This is where Croc's father is held prisoner. As you can hear on the music, this is not a place of happiness. It is a place of evil. So, let's sneak into the castle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And let's jump onto that platform. And then jump onto this. You gotta think quickly. Since this is the last island of the game, this is even harder than the desert island. But not too hard for me. Not too hard for Croc. We are determined. Let's just fall down. Because we want the boxes! Kazoom! Heart, heart! Kazoom! Doopsies! And as usual, I know that the fluffy little creatures are called Gobbos, but I am a Swedish person, and ever since I was a child I always called them tufsisar, which means fluffies in Swedish. And that's what I'm gonna call them, because that feels natural to me. And let's face it, tufsisar is a cuter word than Gobbos. At least I think so. Sorry, Argonauts, my Swedish word is better. Going into the castle. Do you hear that music? Like, it's so awesome. But it's so evil! So, this room has a puzzle that we haven't seen before. We have some boxes, they are pushable. So like, if you do wrong, everything could go badly. Like this, for example. Oh wait, I need to push the other way. There we go, and now we have no boxes left. Oh, what do we do? Let's push this one down just because we can. We push the button, and they are back. We can also do this. Bye, boxes! Welcome back, boxes! Alright, so we wanna get up there, so we're gonna push the boxes. Let's start with this one. We are gonna make a staircase of sort. Also, do you see those glass windows with colored glass? There is Dante with his power fist. And I believe that that is supposed to be our dad. It looks very dorky, which is probably how the Baron views our dad. He probably thinks that our king is pathetic. But our dad is not pathetic. He's cute, much cuter than Dante will ever be. If you listen closely, you can hear Dante's laugh in the background. He's laughing in the distance. He knows we're close, but he's not afraid. He thinks that he's gonna be able to take us down. But your puzzles are not too hard for us. We'll show you. Push, 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 push. By the way, I love this soundtrack. This specific soundtrack, I really like. That was close. Oh, that was not smart. Let's redo that. Welcome back, boxes. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. This music makes me feel smart. Like, I don't know what it is, but this music really makes me feel like I'm a smart individual. Like, this music would fit perfectly in, I don't know, like a science program of sorts. Or like, I don't know, those type of game shows where they ask questions. What am I doing? When I was a kid, I could solve this puzzle in like a few seconds. Now I'm terrible at it. Making a staircase, making a staircase. We are making a staircase. I love Croc's little eh. 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 That's how I feel, Croc. Eh. Biss, biss, biss. Now let's see. Do we have a staircase? Yeah, I would say we have a staircase. Yeah, we did it! Yay! Let's break that box. Push the button. We have solved the puzzle. I can't resist. I need to do it one more time. One more time. Bye, boxes. Welcome back, boxes. Okay, one more time. Bye, boxes. Welcome back, boxes. But you know what? You know what? You are no Bosch box. I have met the Bosch box, and that's not you. Alright, let's run and jump, because we don't want to get shot. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. And now let's hurry climb. I hope we make it. Otherwise that bat Dante is gonna get us. No, no, we won't make it. Stupid bat Dantini. When I was a kid, you wouldn't be able to touch me even. Why was I so much better as a kid? Why am I so worthless as an adult? Now, let's climb. Let's climb. Hurry, Croc. Climb faster. Faster, 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 faster. Yay, we did it. And jump. Na 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 na. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. Na 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 now. Let's just enjoy the sights. Let's go a whole circle around the Tower of Power. Na 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 na. Sidestep, and up the stairs we go. Up, 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 up the stairs we go until we reach the tunnel. Gollum, Gollum. Spinning platforms, gonna jump on them. Like, this is a really good soundtrack. I've always wondered why there is a desert platform right there. That is a platform from the desert island. I don't understand why it's there. I guess they didn't bother to make a model of those tiny platforms for this island, because those small platforms barely ever show up on this island. So I guess that's why they didn't feel like making a model for it. But it's still so out of place. And when I was a kid, I tried to jump on it, which failed miserably a lot of times. But when I successfully finally landed on it, I tried to do that trick where you stomp it 3 times, and I wanted to see if it meant that it was a bonus level. Bonus stage, I mean. You know, since like things that are out of place are obviously bonus stages in this game. Like, everything that looks out of place are most often bonus stages. But that wasn't it. That was just a normal platform. And I always found it so odd that it's a desert platform. Stop laughing at me, Baron! You're just a Baron, not a crocodile. You can never be as awesome as me. How do the cog wheels fit in these boxes, I wonder? Okay, so we have released 2 cog wheels, and now you're gonna see what happens when we release the last one. and we made them turn, and that in turn made the platform go back and forth, so now we can leave the stage. Yay! Oh no, we missed it! Alright, it's gonna come back. Na 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 na. Ah, the music in this game! I love it! Like seriously, this soundtrack is so underrated. Na, 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 na. It's the Baron on the platforms. I think he has a big ego because he puts himself on the platforms and he puts himself on the colored glass windows. And run! And here we gotta be careful because that can still kill us if we jump. Oopsies! And let's jump on the jelly! And that's the platform we're gonna jump onto to get out of here. Na 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 na. I just wanna go the full circle, enjoying the sights. Let's move a little bit so we don't get hit. I feel worthless. That last bit of the soundtrack there kind of reminds me of like if this was like a detective theme song or something. It sounds so mysterious. But leave it to Britain to make mysterious dark themes. Yeah, in case you didn't know, this is a British game. And we're at the top of the tower. Look at that, isn't that awesome? What could be if we go downstairs into the top of the tower? Well, we shall see. Let's go down into the darkness. Welcome to the dark torture chambers. Hello there. Yeah, I see that you are trapped and you are forced to defend those buttons from me. You have some scars on you. I don't know what they've done to you, but it was probably horrible. Why is he defending the buttons? That is because if you walk down this corridor, you can see that there are bars. So we need to push the buttons in order to open those prison cells. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys that this is a new type of enemy on this island. Those They have... Oh, how do you pronounce it? Sights? Scythe? You know, the weapon, the thing that Death usually has, you know. Death, you know, with the dark hood and stuff. Alright. So, in order to successfully open these prison cells, we're gonna tail whip him. Sorry, dude. I feel so bad for him because he is probably not evil. He's just forced to do that because he's a prisoner here. I always loved how they sound. Like... Like, what's up with that? Toofsies, you were in a prison cell, but no more. No more torture for you. Look, there are freaking bones on the ground. Whose bones are that? Who do they belong to? That is scary. Baron, what have you done? They're at least too big to be Toofsie's bones. I'm coming. So you can't tail whip those since they have that sharp weapon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump and we're gonna stomp them. More bars, so we need to push the middle button. The button corresponds with the order of the prison cells. Yeah, I know, it's tiring waving your arms a lot. There we go. And now let's push the last button. There we go. And let's stomp that last enemy. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. So many screams in this prison cells. It's very eerie and scary. So yeah, let's enter the bonus stage of this island. And fortunately for us, it won't be a ghost. Like, the ghost only appears in the desert island, which I'm thankful for. So we are back to kind of normal bonus stages. Oh no, it's one of those that has stolen Gypsies. Come back here. You think you're faster than me? I can take you on. I'm coming to get you. There we go. And now let's run away from here before they respawn and steal more Toofsies. Nothing behind the gong. Nothing behind the gong. I just heard the sound of them respawning. There they are, running in the distance. But no Toofsies for you. And we successfully saved the little Toofsies. So we have now successfully sneaked into the Baron's castle. And the next stage is called Hassle in the Castle. Because we are certainly a hassle for the Baron. Let's jump and tail whip. We don't want to get shot. Alright, this stage has a bonus stage as well. It's one of those platforms you have to fall on down to, and question is if I'm gonna hit it at the first try. Let's hope that we do. No, I was so close. I was so close. I'm gonna swear in Swedish. Fan. Okay, let's jump! Yay! Fan, vad bra! Let's see if I can be as fast as I was when I was a child. Okay, jump, jump, turn around, jump. Ah! I did it! I can still do that! I am so proud of myself. Some skills aren't lost after all. Na, na, na. Haha! Last one. This is probably the one I'm gonna mess up on just because it's me we're talking about. I always mess up at the last minute. No, I actually succeeded! Yay! Na, 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 na. Alright, back to the stage we were on. Okay, move a little bit to the side. Gonna be in a perfect position with these tank controls. Like, in this game, when you play with tank controls, it's important to remember to be in a good angle and good position before you jump. That is the key. And that is why people find this platformer game a little bit harder. Because people, the first thing, people don't like tank controls. And like, second of all, they aren't used to platformers with tank controls. Well, good for them that they're finally gonna remove the tank controls, I believe. Alright, so if you look at this picture, I think that looks like a Dante with boobs. Like, I think that looks like boobs and a dress and earrings. So my guess has always been that this is the Baron's mom. Like, I don't even know if it is a woman, but I think it looks like a woman. So I'm guessing this is the Baron's mom. And on this picture you can see that there are a green one in the middle, and I believe that is probably the Baron. I don't know who these two are. That's always been a mystery. Like, are they his minions? Or are they family members? Like, is that his brothers maybe? Or siblings? Like, who knows? Or cousins? Anyways, these are very interesting paintings. It makes me question a lot of who the Baron really is. The Baron is a mystery. Why he wants to do what he does, and why he lives here in this dreadful place, that is the question. Let's prepare ourselves and jump! There we go. I'm gonna sidestep a little and go up these beautiful stairs. Alright, so this can be a bit tricky with the timing. Let's jump! There we go, and here we can take a pause. And here we can jump. There we go, successfully made it through the stage. Electricity, my favorite. Don't be fooled into jumping onto that platform, it's a trap. Jump! Don't ever get on that platform. They place it there because, like, They think you're gonna be afraid of the electricity and jump there, but that's how you die, because that platform is broken. So it's better to just stay on the spinning platform and jump. Okay. I was standing too close. Fun! Jump, jump, no! Noises of complaints. Jump. Maybe they placed the platform there so that you could avoid electricity, but it's easier to just jump over it. Like a jump rope. I used to love jumping with jump ropes. Comment if you liked to jump with jump ropes. I used to be really good at it. And now carefully jump. Because that electricity can hit you even on the platforms. Alright, let's wait and jump. Ha 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 ha. Stop laughing at me, Baron. Your time is near. I always thought these bridges looked a little bit cool with the spears. And they're shooting on me because why not? Why not shoot at the cute crocodile? I know, like... I know you're jealous of my cuteness. You will just have to accept that it's the way it is. That you can't be as cute as me. Alright, so I have a special technique on this stage. You turn, jump on, then you jump, stand still, jump, jump, stand still, jump, 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 jump. Like you want to face him all the time, because if you don't, it's very possible to get hit. Now turn around and jump away. There we go. And now let's just jump. Don't think, just jump. That's the key in many platformers. Don't think, just jump. And hope for the best. And usually when you do that, it often ends up better than in other cases, actually. When you start to trust your instincts. Alright. Alright, let's prepare ourselves and jump and tail it and jump and backflip and position ourselves, jump and jump. Now let's jump to that one. There we go. Turn around. Jump, jump, tail whip. Jump, jump, backflip. Jump, jump. There we go. And now the last one can be a bit tricky. Jump, jump. Yeah, as usual, it is very difficult to do that jump and keeping your jumps. And we saved all the Tufsis there, and now here comes a level that I have dreaded. So this one is called Dungeon of Defright. About this dungeon, You know all those mini games we've been doing throughout this whole game? Well, this dungeon is mostly those mini games. It's a collection of those mini games. And if we fail once, we're gonna have to replay the whole level. There is no getting out of this one. I'm just gonna save because I don't know, it makes me feel like it makes me feel at ease if we save. There we go. So I'm sorry, there is no getting out of this. If I fail, I have to replay this level. So I apologize beforehand if you have to see this dungeon over and over and over again. But I'll do my best. I'm gonna stomp you. Never mind, I'm gonna stomp you in the afterlife. Spider! Cute. So, that is a new enemy as well. Comment what you think this enemy is. I think it looks like a kind of robot, but it also looks kind of like a knight. It has armor. So, a knight robot. And I feel a bit sorry for it because this is its whole existence, to just stand there and try to smash me with its giant fist. What a life, what an existence. Alright then, so here comes the tricky part. Let's go through all of these minigames. Wish me good luck. The Tootsie is in the middle, so gonna concentrate. Goes there, 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 there. I believe it's the left one. What do you think? I think it's the left one. And as you can see, they aren't shooting me because I'm not within the range. But as soon as I start moving, they're gonna start shooting me. So let's go! It was the right one! Yay! Also look at that, they barred the door, so you can't go back and retry. That is why this level is so difficult. This level was like one of my problem levels as a child. Like I had to replay this level so many times as a kid. It was hard times. Yay, lots of spiders to make this minigame a little bit more difficult. And would you look at that? Hello, boss box. This is the final boss box of the game. We will not be meeting any more boss boxes after this one. So let's have some fun with the last boss box. This is the most bossiest boxes of them all. This is the one. This is the boss of the boss. The boss of the boss of the boss box. Let's go. Come to us, boss box. We are now your boss. Leave your position as boss box and make me boss Croco. Hey, I almost had you. Hello. Don't do this. Don't prolong your destiny, boss box. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's so ready to move. There we go. Yay! 2 mini games cleared so far. To be honest though, the boss box one is the easiest one. But here comes another one. And this is the one I hate the most. Time to push some buttons again like you do in video games. Except you gotta push this with tank controls by jumping. And that's very hard. Gotta be fast. Gotta adjust ourselves a little while we jump. Like, it's so easy to accidentally turn, and if you do that you're gonna jump in a vertical angle and then it's all over. Okay, let me just concentrate because this is hard. Like, I don't wanna have to replay this level. The music is so damn happy. But this is misery. I gotta get that extra life. 44 extra lives. The Baron. We have so many extra lives to face him with. No, 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 no! I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Good thing that we saved. Na 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 na. One mistake like that and it's back to square one. Okay, so I talked a little about in the last recording about dinosaurs, and I specifically mentioned a memory of like a woman working sorry, I can't talk, working in a thrift shop, and I mentioned that she said that she had never seen a girl like dinosaurs as much as me before when I was a little kid. And I just wanted to say I don't agree like with people who say this is a boy thing, this is a girl thing. Like, I think that any kid of any gender can play with any toys. So that's just what I wanted to say. But like I said in that recording, I understand why she said that, because this was the early 90s and like dinosaurs were still viewed as mainly a boy thing. Like, I know a lot of girls liked dinosaurs my age. I know I wasn't alone. So it wasn't unheard of, but like in society, like it hadn't like become, you know, accepted yet for like girls to like dinosaurs. So that's what I'm getting at. The woman was just, you know, saying the only thing she knew, and she wanted to support me. Like, she always tried to collect dinosaurs for my mom and I to buy whenever I was there. She recognized me and she was like, I have some new dinosaurs for you today. So she wasn't a bad person, I believe. I just wanted to say that. But any kid of any gender can play with any toys. That is my belief. Let's do this again. Middle. It goes there, goes there, goes there. Oh, now I'm actually very unsure where it is. I might do a mistake on this one because that went fast, even for me. Okay, I think it's the middle one. Let's hope it's the middle one. Don't shoot! It was the middle one. Don't shoot. I am back, Box, and this one I'm gonna catch you. This time I'm gonna catch you faster, Box. Hey! Come back. I said I was gonna catch it faster, but it is very finicky. There we go. I think I caught it faster this time, right? I leave it up to you who are watching this recording to like count the seconds and see if I caught it faster that time. This is the most dreaded minigame of them all. Like, this one is really annoying. This makes me miss the ghost. Like, it might look easy at the recording because I'm just jumping sideways, you know, but like, for your information, like, I have to push some buttons at the same time just so I don't accidentally end up in the wrong angle, which is very difficult. Catching stuff with my cauldron, pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons, I am pushing buttons. Buttons, pushing buttons. Pushing buttons in this minigame. Pushing buttons, pushing buttons. I am pushing buttons in a minigame with my cauldron and my yellow buttons. I'm pushing buttons, I am pushing buttons. Buttons, pushing buttons. I am pushing buttons, I am pushing buttons with my cauldron. With my cauldron! I am sorry, once again. We could be here for a little while. That mini game, it's so frustrating. I was actually bullied when I was a kid for liking dinosaurs. I was bullied for a lot of things. Liking dinosaurs was one of them. Like, I loved to draw even as a kid, and the kids would say, "You're drawing a dinosaur again, you're always drawing dinosaurs. Like, can you draw something else besides dinosaurs?" I did draw other stuff besides dinosaurs, but I just love dinosaurs, you know. I believe it's the middle one again. Hey, that was me. So mean. Now I wish I could say to those people back in the day, like, mind your own business. I can draw whatever I want, and if I want to draw dinosaurs a lot, then I get to draw dinosaurs a lot. Okay, that must be the fastest boss box I caught on this level. I believe the fastest one I caught was on the snow island, right? I believe so. I'm gonna be completely silent now and just concentrate a lot, because I don't want to mess this up. Third time's the charm, right? saved! Oh, that was close. You see how easy it is to like push a button slightly wrong and you end up in the wrong angle. I love that my wife was gonna push the button to make my avatar look angry. She pushed the one that looked very excited instead. Yeah, I am super excited about being angry. Being angry is like so exciting, so exhilarating. One of the best feelings in the world. No, just kidding. Like anger, we can talk a little about that. I have a hard time feeling anger. Like, you know, I have bad mental health. Like, I am not trying to like, you know, show it off like, look at me, I have bad mental health. Like, it's just, it's what it is. All right, let me just look at this. It's the middle one again. Hey, I was almost at the door, you evil little thing. Okay, so like what I was saying, like I have been through a lot of things in my life, and anger is an emotion I have a very hard time dealing with. Like, it's not that I can't get angry, but it's like it's hard for me. It's hard for me to get angry, and when I get angry, it often comes out in like not a violent explosive way, but a more passive aggressive way. And like that is something I'm working on. Like I don't want to be passive aggressive. It's not good in most situations. And like being like more than I end up being passive aggressive, I cry. Like I have so easy to connect to the emotion of sadness. So instead of getting angry, I cry a lot. Like it's almost as when I feel anger, I start crying, because it's like my body has learned that it's not allowed to be angry, so we're gonna immediately connect to another emotion, which is sadness. That is a result of my upbringing, unfortunately. But, you know, I'm going to therapy. I have a good... I'm meeting a good person there that is like having therapy with me, and it's going good so far. But like when I sound angry like I did just now, that is mostly like me trying to express anger when I don't really know how to do that. Oh no! No, no, please! Like that, like I swear to you, I don't feel angry right now. I feel frustrated. But like, I have such a hard time expressing anger. Like, that shouting was all acting on my part, because I don't know how to shout. Like, I know I can, but it happens so few times, and like when it happens, it's not my control. Like I can't do an angry scream or shout. Just like that, you know. I've heard that there are people that instead have a very hard time to connect with the emotion of sadness, like crying and such. They just don't know how to cry. And it's interesting how we are different. I'm gonna guess it's the left one this time. No! It's going so bad for me. Seriously. It went so well the first time, and all the tries after that has been going so bad. Let me just say, I'm a little bit jealous of those people that have a hard time crying, because when I cry, like, sometimes I don't even feel that sad, but tears keep coming anyway. And like, I feel weak when I cry, like I feel vulnerable when I cry, and I hate that feeling. I know I shouldn't feel that way. I know it's something I probably have to work on. But like those people that can control themselves so that they don't cry, I'm a little bit jealous. I hope no one gets offended. Like, this time I believe it's the right one actually. Yay! I was right! And there are probably people out there, right, that might be a little bit jelly of how I'm able to control my anger. Despite not really being able to control my anger, it's just that my anger hardly shows up. It shows itself in a different way that is not the usual way for anger to be expressed. Concentrating. So far, so good. Oh, come on! Yes! Yes! I finally did it! Oh my! Oh, finally! Like I said, I'm so sorry for the time that took. Like, this mini game is hard. And behind this door is that mini game where you have to poof stuff. So wish me good luck with that. I hope I don't mess that up, because then I have to redo it all over again. So, like, please, wish me good luck. Here we go. It's gonna be those enemies that sound funny. You know, those that look like death. Ah. I did it! Didn't they sound funny? I love their like, what are they doing? Are they having a singing lesson? Can I join? Look at this. This is such a creepy place. I do not consent to being in the BDSM dungeon, please. Oh right, this room! I have gone in this room. Alright, so... Okay, this is where stuff gets kind of dark, okay? You see the creature in front of us? That is not our enemy. This is just a creature that exists. And I feel very, very bad for this creature, because this creature hasn't done us anything. But we need to kill it. Yes, it's time to become actual murderers. Because all enemies have been like self-defense. But not this one. Alright, so you have 3 doors to choose from, which is so mean if you were like able to clear all the mini games and you get to this part and you choose the wrong freaking door, because there's no way of knowing which door is the right one. So like, this is just mean of them. Like, this level itself is like one of the meanest levels in the game. If you want to do like 100% completion. Okay, so I know what's behind all of these doors. This one in the middle, that one leads to a gong so that we can leave. This door here leads to a room where you're ambushed by freaking creepy robots, and like, I'm not kidding. I still think they're very creepy. Like, what even are those robots? They're super creepy, and they're never showed again. Like, this is the only room where they appear, and they're so creepy. So like, this door is the door we want to go through, because that one has the bonus stage. So now let's push this little guy, and I am sorry, my good dude, but you're gonna have to die for our sake. This is a balloon creature, so you can guess what's gonna happen when we fill him with too much air. I am so sorry. But it's the Baron's fault. He placed me in this position. I can hear that the music is lagging a bit. I wonder if it's maybe because I'm playing this on original, like this is an original PlayStation 1 version, and I am recording it from my PlayStation 2, so there might be some like, I don't know, scratches on the CD or something that causes the music to sometimes lag. I don't know. It's an old game. Into the darkness we go. If I remember correctly, there are 2 ways to run. Yeah, exactly. So this is the first way we run. In order to grab the key. Move out of the way. I am leaving. Hey, I killed you! How were you able to shoot me? I killed you! That is so unfair. Let's smash that gun! And with that, we have saved all 6 Tufsisar from the first levels of this island, which means it's time for a boss. This is the last boss we're gonna meet before our showdown with the Baron himself. This one is called Fossley's Freaky Donut. So we can assume that the boss is called Fossley. Let's go. Beautiful. Don't you just love it when like you're having a wonderful day and suddenly you become a boss that gets to fly up in the air with balloons? When I was a kid, I always assumed that that was a little girl. Like, I believe now that it's kind of bad of me that I assumed that just because it was pink. Like, everything that's pink is not girls, I know that. But as a kid, you know, I just assumed. We can't really blame me for being a kid. But yeah, apparently that's a boy. And now that I think about it, I believe most of the bosses are boys. Which is a bit of a shame because, like, I wouldn't mind to have, like, a girl boss. A girl boss. Not in that sense. Or do I mean in that sense? Do I? I want to be the girl boss. Or okay, so right. This seems easy enough, but the platforms are gonna disappear on us. So you gotta move. You cannot stop, you gotta move. There we go, and if we go behind that door, we're gonna meet the boss. But before I say that, I just wanted to point out something that my wife was saying about this boss. My wife told me that it reminds her of, you know, that little kid that like wants that red balloon from the It clown. And I had never thought of that before, but yeah. Maybe the Baron is the It Clown. I don't know. Okay, so this boss is a little bit special. You have these bouncing platforms. And as you can see, the boss is throwing bosses at us. Bosses, I mean bombs. There we go. That's how the bombs look. We're gonna try and lure them onto these platforms. And that's gonna smash the balloons. So that is how this boss works. Like, we don't need to hit it, we just need to lure the bombs. I was standing in a weird angle on that one. I wanna move over here. Oh! I took damage! And there we go! This is a fairly easy boss despite me taking damage because I'm just bad. Alright, so the spell breaks. Whose kid is this anyway? And what is this kid doing on this island? Is that a Dante kid? Who was that kid? Well, anyways, since we saved all the Tufsisar, we get to do a special level, you know, to collect a golden puzzle piece. And this one is called Smash and See, and you're gonna understand in a little while why it's called that. As you can see, this is a tiny Dantini. Look how tiny it is. This must be the most tiny Dantini that you have ever seen. I actually think they're cute. These are the cutest Dantinis. They are so small. Look how small they are. They are smaller than me. I am so tall compared to them. And they have spikes. They are cute. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to murder the cutest Dantinis. Because we are not just normal murderers now, we are freaking serial killers. Don't they have the most cutest sounds ever when they fall? Okay, that sounds really psycho, but like... but they do sound so cute though. They sound like... It's so cute, and it's so cartoonish how they fall as well, with their faces getting longer and how they keep walking in the air, and then they're like, why am I not getting forward? And then they look down and then they fall. Like, that is such a cartoon thing. I'm gonna listen to it again. It sounds so cute. Oh, so adorable. But it's so brutal that we're killing them. And yes, we have no choice. We have to kill them, because that is the only way we'll get the key. I am so sorry, tiny Dantinis. Isn't it ironic that the ones that I like the most are those that we have to kill in this brutal way? Yeah, why aren't you getting forward? It's because you're falling! And we get the key as a reward for killing. I am so sorry if the murder jokes are triggering in any way. I will gladly stop to respect anyone's triggers. But like, I feel like this is the part of the game where like we seriously have become like evil murderers, because like now we're just attacking stuff that isn't doing us anything. Oh well, I guess if you think about it, that these Dantinis, you know, they do work for the Baron, and in that sense they are evil. So like, they're with him. They are for the enslavement and torture of Tufsisar, which is not okay. No matter how cute you are, if you decide to torture other cute creatures, then there is no forgiveness, I mean. I am good at English. So in high school I studied English. During the time I went to high school studying English, there was like two levels of like English courses. They have changed names now, but when I went to high school it was called the first level was called English A, and the other level was called English B. And like, those were you had to study them. Like, every student had to study English A and B. That was something like there are like courses and such that you don't have to study, like that you get to choose between, but English A and B were a must study for everyone. And when I went to high school, like I said, during my third and last year, when I was around 18 years old, at that point you actually get to choose. You get to choose some extra courses. And then there was the opportunity to study an even more difficult level of the English language. That course was called English C, and I studied that. So I actually studied more English in high school than the average student does. So I do understand the language very well. Like, when people talk and when I read English, like, I understand a lot of it instantly. But speaking English, you know, sometimes my brain just goes meh. It just goes meh. There's like no way for me to like get used to speak English, you know, since I live in Sweden. I would have to like probably go abroad if I wanted to get more used to speaking it. I do speak English a lot with friends though, so like, yeah. This level is called Ballistic Meg's Fairway, and let me just say that Ballistic Meg is freaking legendary. Like, what even is Ballistic Meg? I will show you. Ballistic Meg is an existence. So, that speedy creature over there, that ran here faster than the speed of light. That creature is called Ballistic Meg, and I have no idea what they are. I have no idea why they're running so fast. I don't know why they're on this level. They're just an existence, and I think we can all just vibe with that, you know, just being an existence. I think this is the first time I'm gonna admit it on this channel, but I actually identify as non-binary, or like I identify as a demi-woman, which is a term that's beneath the umbrella of non-binary genders. So basically, I know that I am born as a woman, like I am assigned female at birth. But I've also felt like, I don't know, some sort of distance to my assigned gender. Like, I do not feel like I'm a man, and I don't feel like I'm half woman, half man. That is not what I'm feeling. For a while I thought that it was what I was feeling, but something didn't feel right with that either, you know? So like, I'm gonna tell you the full story so that you get my perspective a little bit better. Like, as a kid, I felt kind of genderless in a way. Like, the concept of gender didn't really, I didn't feel it, you know? And as I grew a little bit older, like, I one day asked my mom, like, why am I not like Dad? Like, why don't I have the things that Dad has? Like, I for real, like, I had the feeling at that point that I was born in the wrong body. I was like slightly a bit panicky, you know, like I felt like I had been misplaced. Can we just talk about those cool things that are levitating over there? I don't know what they are. Trees? Lanterns? Anyway, they're cool. What even is Ballistic Meg? Look at her nose! Look at the nose! That is a nose! I love Ballistic Meg. Ballistic Meg is legendary. Okay, let's do a long jump. Here we go! Do you see that? I landed successfully. And I saved the Tootsies. Now we can get out of here because we had the key. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah. Like, I felt like I had been misplaced. Like, if I can describe the feeling, it felt like I had just been living as a boy, kinda. And all of a sudden, I was a girl. Like, that's how it felt like. I am not religious in any sense, but I'm pretty sure that my last life must have been... I must have been a guy in like my last life, because that would explain that feeling. By the way, I am not hardcore like a believer in reincarnation. I do love the concept of reincarnation though. Like, if it's true, that's awesome. That's the difference between me and religious individuals, is that I do have things that I believe, but I don't hardcore believe it. Like, I am ready to give up my beliefs if I am proven wrong. And I'm not following any strict rules in my life just so like I can stay faithful and like get into heaven or something like that. Like, I am very chill with my life. Just be a kind person and try to live your life to the fullest. That's the only rules I am trying to follow. Anyways, that was a side tangent. Well, when I asked my mom, why am I not like dad? Like, she answered, it's because you're a girl. And I know, like, that isn't the most wonderful answer ever. But my parents are old school and like, it's just the way it is. So my mom was like, it's because you're a girl. And I was like, but are you sure that I'm a girl? And mom was like, yeah, I am sure. And I'm like, how do you know that? And like, first things first, my mom mentioned like, you know, the biological aspect of it. But she also like said that, yeah, like, you are a girl. It's just the way it is. Like, you're born a girl. And I was like, Mom, I have such a dark voice inside my head. Like, for real, my voice sounds a lot darker inside my head, inside my thoughts. And as a kid, I thought that must mean that I am a boy. Like, the person inside of me is a boy. Like, that's what I thought. But you know, being assigned female at birth and then like finding out that no matter what, you're a girl, I think I tried to overcompensate. Like, I tried so hard to be girly, to like fit in with the other girls. And like, as I got older, I understood that there is no way you can fit in with the other girls, because there is no one way to be a girl, you know. Like, it's misunderstanding of how life works that a lot of us unfortunately fall victim to. Gotta jump fast, gotta jump fast! No! So like, but like, I try to overcompensate, and the more I try to overcompensate, the more dysphoric in a way I felt. Like, and it didn't help with all like the trauma I had to go through and my upbringing and the societal views, like, only made it worse. So for a while there, I was actually in the mindset of maybe I am a trans guy, like maybe that's what I am. And I started experimenting with appearances and such, but like, that wasn't a long period in my life. I didn't have that mindset for a long time, and after a while I just like settled for non-binary. Like, yeah, I'm non-binary. Then as I got even older, I started to like think about like my body and everything like that comes with being assigned female at birth, and like I decided to take away all the trauma. Like, I decided to just remove the trauma and ask myself honestly, like, honestly, do I dislike these parts of my body that much? Do I really feel like being a girl is not an option? And my honest answer was no. And for a while, I was indecisive and were like, maybe I should just identify as a cis woman, you know, and stop being a special snowflake. That's what I thought to myself. Not that I think that anyone else is a special snowflake, but that's how I thought to myself. But a friend told me that, like, as long as you feel a little bit of dysphoria, as long as something feels like it's not really connecting 100% with the cis woman gender, like, you are valid. Like, even though you feel such a slight little part of you is non-binary, that's okay. And that made me feel like it was okay to finally decide on my identity. And that is demi-woman, which means that you kind of connect with woman as a gender, but it's something that is slightly off, you know. And that felt very right for me. And it's beneath the non-binary umbrella, so I usually say that I am non-binary or a demi-woman. And my pronouns are she, they. Like, I figured I've already come out as bisexual on this channel. I might as well come out with my gender as well. We had to say goodbye to Ballistic Meg, but wasn't that an existence? Like, yeah, that's kind of like how I feel. Like, I feel that I'm a woman, but I also kind of feel like I'm a Ballistic Meg. Just a creature, you know? Like an existence. That's what I'm getting at. So this one is called Swipe Swiftly's Wicked Ride. And this is gonna be a ride indeed. So, we're gonna jump straight forward, and all of a sudden... Gasp! What happened? On guard! Oh no! They have swords! And they are challenging me! On guard! On guard! No, my gem! On guard! On guard! On guard! No! Synd om mig. Anyways, when I was a kid, my sister and I, we laughed so much at these sword creatures. I don't know what they are. Are they pirates? They look like pirates. En garde! Jaha! Like, we thought they had such funny noises. We loved them. And yeah, we have to defend our platform while we fall down the rainbow dimensions. I don't question. Why would you even question things in this game anymore? Like, everything is weird. Croc's existence is weird. His existence as a forgotten platformer is weird. He should never have been forgotten. Look how cute he is. How can you forget something so cute? En garde! Jaha! 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 En garde! En garde! There we go. We successfully defended our platform and now we're free to leave. Boxes for us. truth be told, I am a little bit nervous about like coming out as both bisexual and a demi-woman on my channel. Like, I want to stay true to myself. I don't want to lie about how I identify because, you know, I want to be honest, but like, I also know how people are so dismissive and like, I am so afraid that people are gonna think that I'm just, you know, another person trying to be special. Like, no. Believe me, like, I have been in the thoughts of like, everything would be so much easier if I just identified as either straight or lesbian. Or like, everything would be easier if I was either cis or like, you know, 100% a trans guy, like, you know. Like, I always feel confused, always. So, this platform here, there is no reason for it to be here. Because it doesn't fill any purpose. And you know what that means? That means... that means it's a secret! Yeah, so like... I've been confused like so much in my life and I'm still confused. Like, there is that saying that bisexuals aren't confused, and like 100%, yeah, I agree with that. Most bisexuals totally know their sexuality, you know, like they don't have to decide, like they don't have to pick a side. Like, bisexuals are valid. Though I've never felt like I resonate with the part of like bisexuals not being confused, because I feel confused like all of the time, and maybe that's just my personality. Like, what am I? What am I doing here? What am I doing? What is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, that is me. I am an existence, a random existence that can't jump correctly. But yeah, like, I am, like, truthfully a little bit scared about coming out on this channel, but like, it needs to happen at some point, right? Like, you're not here just to watch the games. Like, otherwise you would watch a playthrough that has no voice, like no voiceover, just voiceless playthrough. That's not why you're here. You're here to listen to me talk and play video games, and so that's what I'm gonna do. And like, I can't talk about myself and my life experiences and how I view things, and like, you know, I want to talk like about everything from, you know, to the earth and the sky, like everything in between. Like, this is my life and I want to talk about it, and like, I can't keep hiding who I am. Sorry if I went silent, like I am concentrating because I have failed the last jumps horribly. So I wanna do this right and jump correctly, you know. There we go. One more platform to jump to, then we're done with this bonus stage. Of course. Of course. Though I must say, this thing with gender identity, I don't put a lot of thought into. Like, most people call me she, like that's what they see. They see a woman, and I am fine with that because in a way, I am a woman. It's just, it's not the whole part of me, like. And if not everyone can see that, that is fine with me. I know that for a lot of trans people it is important for the surroundings to see exactly who they are, and that's valid. I just don't feel the need to be seen as like all of me all the time, you know. Like if people see what they see and call me she, I am not gonna be super bothered with it. Like there are some moments where I'm bothered with it, but like honestly what I fight the most for is honestly my gay rights. Like I've mostly been struggling through my life with you know, being accepted as a bisexual person, like by my surroundings, and like being in a relationship with another woman hasn't been easy all the time. Like I will say though, like living in Sweden is like this is not the worst place to live when it comes to gay rights, like but sometimes there is this misconception of Sweden being a LGBT plus utopia. Like it is not, definitely not. Sweden has a long way to go when it comes to that. Like my life experiences speak for their own. Butterfly. Okay, time to jump to the last platform. What's gonna happen, you think? Oh, it's another one of those. Let's defend our platform. Two of you. Get off my platform. This is my platform. Find your own. There we go. Like, so I love my wife more than anything or anyone else in this world. Like, my wife is my sole reason for living. Like, I can say that honestly. Like, I don't think I would be here without my wife, and like she's everything to me. So like I am very passionate about defending our rights to stay as a couple and being able to love each other. I don't want anyone or anything to get in the way of our love. So that is why I put more weight into that than my gender identity. However, the trans rights for trans people needs to be better. Like, we have better gay rights than trans rights. But like, that still doesn't mean that our gay rights are good, you know. But it's like, I have more problems in my life dealing with homophobia than like the transphobia. Like, I believe that if I was a trans guy, then I would definitely put more like weight on like fighting for my gender identity rights, you know. But like, what affects me the most are definitely the homophobia. That's just the way it is. I do, however, fight for my trans friends. I will always support their rights. Don't shoot! Shoot! First I'm like, don't shoot, and then I'm like, shoot! I want you to shoot at the right time. Okay, give me the gem. There we go. Now we're at a good distance from that evil little guy. There we go. We are starting to reach the end of this level. All these moving platforms is really a gimmick in this level. If you think about it, like, most of these levels on this island has had a sort of gimmick to them. Like, last one was Ballistic Meg, which is an awesome creature. And this one was the moving stone platforms, and like, oh no, it's gonna shoot me. Don't you dare. And you'll see in the next level what the next gimmick will be, and that will be the last level before our final confrontation with the Baron. Are you excited? Because I am. And these platforms shrink, and you have to think fast and jump onto the new platforms. Oh, let's see if I can remember the pattern correctly on these. Because there is a pattern, and there's actually a funny thing you can do. Yeah, we're getting closer to the gong. Alright, so now I can show you soon. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna jump here. And now I'm gonna jump here. You see that? I'm standing in the air. That's because the hitboxes for those platforms are there before the platforms appear. So Croc is now Jesus. Croc is now God. He can levitate. He is our Lord and Savior. And I'm totally fine with that. Like, if our Lord and Savior was a cute little crocodile, then I would feel blessed, honestly. Okay, so this level is called Panic at Platform Pete's Lair. So let's go visit Platform Pete. He is also a very interesting creature. So you see that? With his big hammer, he turns platforms into spikes and spikes into platforms. And what we have to do is choose the right timing to jump. I found this level super hard as a kid, like I died so many times. But now I actually think this level is very fun and I don't die that much on these levels. If you time it right, you can actually jump on the platforms while they are turning. Like, you can obviously not jump on the spikes because that'll kill you, but you can jump on the sides of the platform, which is very useful in some cases. So this first stage is very, very easy, showing you like how this gimmick works. The ones that are gonna come after this are a bit harder. There we go. There we go. And we gotta quickly jump up these stairs because he's gonna turn them into spikes. Now it is not safe to go up these stairs. Let's wait. We need more time. And there we go. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Alright, here's the part where you can jump on the side. Did you see that? That is very useful when you platform through this section. So walk on the top, jump, jump on the side, jump on the top. That is how you survive in this stage. Jump on the side, jump on the top. And now it gets even harder because now they are moving, and this can be tricky with the timing, and you have to see the pattern of the platforms and think quickly. But I've done this so many times, I don't have a problem with it. Now it goes like that. Now we jump onto this one. Now we jump onto this one. And now we need to immediately jump off, because that turns into spikes immediately. Okay, so now we don't want to jump onto that platform, because the way you can see when it's gonna turn into spikes is usually when the platforms go up and down. Like, that's a warning that they're gonna turn into spikes. Now we can jump onto them. Now that one is gonna turn into spikes. I don't know why. I don't know why, but these platforms gives me sort of a dentist vibe. I start to think about like teeth and toothpaste. The blue reminds me of like minty toothpaste, and the spikes reminds me of teeth, and it like, I don't know, I'm weird, I'm sorry. Love this music so much. I actually heard someone made like a kind of remix of this theme, and I loved it. Like that one sounded really good. This is also like among my favorite soundtracks. Na, 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 na. Like, I don't know, it gives me that kind of creepy doll vibe, but like I start thinking about creepy dolls when I hear this music. As you can see, we haven't experienced any problems so far. I think I missed my chance, so I should have jumped onto the platform. Because now they're gonna turn into spikes, so we have to wait for a while. And there we go! Into the bonus stage we go! Now we're not gonna be able to see Platform Pete at all. But he's probably somewhere, banging his hammer. Alright, yeah, so this is where all the Tootsies are, because they haven't been throughout the level at all, so they hid all the Tootsies at this one last stage. And now jump! Jump on the side, jump on the top. Jump on the side, jump on the top. I wonder if that's gonna work differently in the... oh no, I've forgotten! Like, I've forgotten if it was remake or remaster. I remembered it last time, but now I've forgotten again the differences between them. But like, you know, the new Croc that is gonna be released for newer consoles, that is like this one but newer. Because if they remove the tank controls, I wonder if there's gonna be a need to jump on the sides and then on the top. Oh no! That was so stupid. I'm stupid. I should have planned that jump better. Now you can actually not hear the banging of the hammer, which to me like is a sign that Platform Pete is probably in the beginning of the level, or stage I mean, and the further away we get, the harder it is to hear him. There we go. And that was the last stage. Because when my band is gone, it is time for the last boss. We're finally here at the end of the game. We have traveled far from our homeland. We have traveled through caves, through ice and snow, through deserts, through underwater caves, through dark dungeons and castle towers. And now we're finally here. Baron Dante's Funky Inferno, or Dante's. I wish I knew how to pronounce that in English. Let's save the game because it is time for the final showdown, and I'm just gonna adjust myself a little bit because I wanna sit comfortably while I do this boss fight. So, here we go. Baron, I am coming for you. I'm here to free my dad. He is ready for us. I love that his like little minions were like trying to fan him with some paper. So, another thing, when I was a kid, I never heard that distant laugh of the Baron in the distance. I wonder if that was part of the soundtrack on the PC version, because I don't remember that laugh at all. So, maybe it's just a PS1 version thing. Alright, let's go and run! Alright, and let's go and run! Let's go and run! There we go. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching me up until this point. Like, it has been so much fun to play this childhood game of mine with you and like show you everything and talk, and like I hope that it has been interesting for you and that it has been enjoyable. It is very new for me to have my gaming channel, and like, but I do have fun while I do this, and I hope that you who are watching are having fun as well. And for those of you who like me and like these videos, thank you so much. I like you too. So, our showdown with the Baron. Let me just say that in the PC version there was only one boss soundtrack for the Baron. But I discovered in the PS1 version that there are 3 different soundtracks during the boss fight. That caught me off guard, because in my version there was only one soundtrack throughout the whole boss fight. Again, hinting to there might be some truth to what Argonaut said, that they had to cut down some soundtracks in order for the game to fit on the PC version. So, yeah. But let's go, let's face the Baron. Our final fight. He's so big! Ouch! I thought I jumped over the shockwave. There we go. Now's our chance. He's too far away. PC version this room being a little bit more lit up. Like in this version it's very dark. Okay, time for round 2, his second form. Now he just stands still in the middle. I don't know if like we blinded him or something, but we're gonna stand completely still. And when he moves, we're gonna jump! He runs into the wall and we tail whip him. And when he moves, there we go, he runs into the wall. Oh, I was too slow. Because, like, I think he is blind for the moment because he is sniffing after us. Don't laugh at me. Haha. You clumsy big frog. I don't know if he is a frog, but like, you're green. I don't know why he's spinning every time I hit him. Okay, here comes the hardest part. He's levitating and he's shooting at us. And he's gonna land and then he's gonna do that thing where he looks like I'm the best, look at me strike a pose. Like, dude, seriously. This is not a time to show off. He really thinks that he's better than us. Like, he thinks he's so mighty. Like, Baron, you have a big ego. You have a problem with your ego. Okay, one more hit and we'll be free. Run, run, run. It's time to free our dad. We did it! We have defeated the evil Baron. Here comes the ending. The ending cutscene. Yeah, we killed you! Be gone! I think it sounds like Croc is saying, wow, wicked! Dad! You're free, Dad! Come into my backpack. Time to go home. We're free! Our dad is very proud of us for saving all of our people. That's a nice statue. Oh, look at them! Look how fluffy they are! Look at their tails! Look at everything! Oh, they're so cute! Oh, look at them! Look at how cute they are! Yay! Let's have a dance party! A fluffy dance party! Oh, they're so cute! Like little balls of fur! Oh. And Croc is clapping his hands. And then he's like, yes, I am the mightiest crocodile. Adore me. And here comes the credits. So I just wanted to say that, like, there is gonna be a name here that shows up. One of the developers, like, his name is Scott Butler, I believe. And I've actually talked to him. He's a very nice guy. Like, I haven't talked to him live, but I have actually talked to him online. And at first I was like, you know, I never like experienced that like, you know, big important people like game developers and stuff talk to me. So I was like, this is for sure like someone pretending to be him. But I looked it up, and like after doing research, I was certain like, no, this is the real person. Like, this is Scott Butler. The way I got into contact with him was because as you know, like I am a comic artist. I draw art, fan art, comics, and I also like, you know, doing things with clay, like sculptures and figures and stuff. And so I had bought some clay, and I sculpted. I think it's sculpted, right? Like, sorry if that's not the right word for it in English. But I made a Croc figure and a figure of a Gobbo. And like I took pictures of them and put them on Instagram and talked about how this is one of my favorite games because it's so dear to my childhood. And Scott Butler actually commented and like praised my figures and like was very kind to me, and I was so happy. Now look for the secret jigsaw pieces. The jigsaw pieces are the golden puzzle pieces, and as you can see, we saved all the Tufsisar before our fight with the Barrel. So we are just gonna do this one last level before ending the recording for today. This one is called Jailhouse Croc. Let's start the level and get the last puzzle piece. So what I wanted to say was Scott Butler was really kind to me, and like he commented on my Instagram art account, and I couldn't be happier. And he actually sent me a friend request on Facebook, and like that made me super happy. And there we talked a little bit on Messenger as well. After that, I haven't talked to him. Like, I am a bit shy in that way. And like, I was just so happy that a celebrity talked to me. Like, that has never happened before. Or like, I have talked to a celebrity before, but like a game developer celebrity. And now actually Scott Butler is an actor. I haven't watched all of the stuff he's been in, but like, you know, I'm not an actress, but I went to acting school for a little while, and acting is very, very fun. So I think it's amazing, like, he is the one that programmed Croc. Like, the model of Croc that you see right before you, he's the one who made that model and programmed the way he moves. So this cute little wiggly tail, that was Scott Butler that made that programming. So that is amazing. I have talked to the guy that made this little Croc. He did not design the character of Croc because there was another artist that did that, but he was the one who programmed Croc and his movements. By the way, those statues are very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's run in a straight line so that we get all the gems. There we go. Alright, so let's run in a vertical line again. There we go. But yeah, very nice guy, Scott Butler. I was very happy to talk to him, and at that point the Croc remaster had not been announced yet. Like, this was before that. So I told him, like, I love this game so much. Like, I wish for it so much to have a remaster done. Like, I want it to come back because I have so many fun memories with this game. And he said something in the lines of thank you for loving our game so much. And he said that there are many people like I who have been wishing for a Croc comeback, and he said that he'll tell me if he hears anything. But obviously he didn't need to do that because that was announced in a trailer. And like, I still have him on Facebook, so he shared the news on his profile, so yeah. Alright, so this puzzle piece, you know, there must have been a reason, right, for us collecting all these golden puzzle pieces. And there must have been a reason for why it was so hard to save all the Tufsisar. Well, we're about to find out. Was Baron Dante's island really the last island? Is this game really over? Let's see what happens when Croc puts the puzzle pieces together. It made a picture. A new island. Croc is like, what? Why? It's because the Baron is back. Oh, with a creepy laugh. I hate that laugh. That laugh is so creepy. I don't like it. So, the Baron is back. I believe he's some kind of crystal ghost this time around. So not only do we have to kill the Baron, we have to kill his ghost. So this is the true last island of the game. And as you might remember, the first level in the game was called "And So the Adventure Begins." Now, here at the last island, the first level is called "And So the Adventure Returns." So, this island is gonna be a little bit special because it's gonna have a little bit of everything we've experienced so far, and it's gonna be even harder this time around. Like, these levels for real can be very hard. But you will have to see me get through that in the next video. The next video will be the last part of this playthrough. I'm just gonna save the game. Yeah, like, this has been great being able to play this game with y'all, and the next video is gonna be the last part, and that video is probably gonna be very short because this island doesn't take a lot of time to get through. And that is gonna be the true ending of Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. So, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as you can see, there are links where you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal and Ko-fi. My PayPal and Ko-fi are having my comic artist name, but it is still me. My Patreon has the same name as my YouTube channel. And please, if you can support me, that would be really good because I have a very low income. I can barely get by together with my wife, and we would so appreciate it if you had the chance to donate to us. Sorry for sounding so awkward. I am tired. My English gets super bad when I'm tired. Alright, but thank you so much for watching, and have a great day or night, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. You have been watching MissanRin, and the fruit on my head is Mikan. We say bye-bye. Bye.